Hello and welcome to Create the Flow. I'm Monica Freeman, host and founder of Monica Freeman Studios and Unewell. I am here to guide you in aligning with your soul's purpose, trusting your inner voice, and building a life that you truly love. You were born with a purpose, and your intuition already knows the way. Hello and welcome to the show, love. Today's episode is all about what to do when you don't feel like you know yourself anymore. Part of life is growing and evolving and changing. And change can be really scary because our bodies are programmed to survive, not thrive. So we are constantly scanning our environment to feel safe. And when change appears, it doesn't feel safe because change is not what we know. Change is not part of our programming. So I want to talk about how to create space in your life to feel safe and to understand who you are and find clarity in that. It is so easy at every age in life to feel like you've lost yourself. We go through these ebbs and flows when things are working really well, when they're not, when we lose a job, when we go through a breakup, when we gain weight, when we lose weight, when we have children, before children, when we get married, when we're single. There's all these different identities that we wear. When in fact, we're not actually any identity. We're just a soul inside of human flesh living a human experience. And we came here with a soul mission, and we are just en route to that mission, just enjoying life every day. But we put a lot of pressure on how we feel in this moment about who we are. All these expectations of this persona, these identities, these roles we're supposed to play in life. And we get lost. And I want to take a minute right now to just take a deep breath, just to be in our bodies. And I want to remind you that you're not lost. You know exactly who you are. Because who you are lives inside of you. It's your intuition, it's your North Star, it's your internal guidance showing you the way. It's not your spouse, it's not your children, it's not your career, it's not your friendship circle. It's not your passion projects. It's not your job title. It's just how you feel. Who you are is how you feel. How you feel in the day-to-day. We move through life so quickly. We're trying to race through life because we have so much exposure to media, news outlets, social media, to all of these things. All of our brain is flooded with what everybody else is doing. And it confuses us. Because when people are doing things before us, or they have things we thought we wanted, or maybe we still do want, we feel like we've lost ourselves. We feel scared. But we don't have to feel scared. I think there's beauty in noticing something that somebody else has and becoming aware that that is something that we want. It's a beautiful thing to know that your body is giving you a sensation to let you know that is something your soul is calling in. Or that is something that you find to be beautiful that you don't even want altogether. When you feel lost, take a deep breath and allow your body to just slow down. The beautiful thing about the pause is we can quiet the noise around us and we're able to hear ourselves internally. And you can ask yourself questions to get clear about why you feel lost. Do you feel like you've lost your purpose? Do you feel confused about your direction? Do you feel numb? Do you feel like everything is happening to you? Do you feel like you're missing life? Do you feel like you're supposed to be further along? All of these thoughts are not real. They are limiting beliefs that have been deeply suppressed inside of you, that you have been carrying throughout life. And some of them you may have been carrying since childhood, since birth, since your formative years of 0 to 7. And because of that, you've carried this weight that was impossible to keep carrying because you can't keep adding weight. Every suppressed emotion is an added weight. You can't keep adding weight. That weight will eventually slow you down until you stop. And that's where you're at right now. You're in what's called nervous system dysregulation. You feel confused about who you are. You feel confused about what you want out of life. You're lacking clarity and purpose. And it's not because it's not within you. It's because you're carrying a weight around that's not yours to carry. And we have to release this weight. We have to ask questions. I love journaling. I've shared that with you before. Journaling has been really helpful because the more I'm able to reveal about what's happening internally without judgment, the more I can understand where it's coming from. And the more I can realize it's not my personality. It's not my fears. It's conditioning from my childhood, from friends, from society, from the life that I've been living up to this point. But it's not my reality. A lot of us have been surviving for so long that we don't even know who we are. And I don't want you to be one of those people. I want you to take space. Space might look like an hour, it might look like a week, it might look like a few months or longer. Sometimes space is all you need to build clarity. And in that space, I want you to talk to yourself like a second person, like you're having a conversation with yourself, like you're speaking to your soul. And I want you to treat that soul with so much compassion and so much love from a neutral lens. And I want you to ask your soul why you feel the way you feel. And I want you to ask specific close-ended questions to get root answers. And then I want you to dive deeper into those answers until something comes up that highlights what's really happening internally, why you feel the way you do. And I want you to release that. I want that emotion to come out of you. I love yin yoga, and I do yin yoga because it's a great way for me to stretch through these emotions that have been suppressed and stored in my body for too long. And it's just feeling good to me in that moment because I'm able to breathe. So I'm doing breath work and yoga, and it's like a good, almost like meditative state for me. You do not have to do that. You can sit in silence. You can sit with a guided meditation or just meditative sounds. You can journal. You can do whatever you want. But when it comes up, I want you to experience it and release it. I want you to let it go. I want you to allow it to just completely remove from your body. And I like to do these energetic cleanses. I'm doing it now. Like when something feels tight, you can hear my hands rubbing down my shirt, but I like to rub it off my body. Like it's called an energetic hygiene cleanse. And what we want to do is just like cleanse the energy, just like move it from the area that it's feeling stagnant and rub it out. Just like send it to the earth, give it to the earth to rebirth as positive energy. I want you to allow your body to heal, to feel safe, to know that you're exactly where you are meant to be. Because right now, when you heal in this space that you are creating for yourself, you are opening up the potential to become everything that you are meant to become. And that's going to help you find clarity so that you can become energetically aligned, so that you raise your vibration to this high vibe on the emotion scale. Let's get to love. I'd love us to be at love or peace. Peace is perfect. But we're raising our energy so that we can be a match for everything we want to attract to us. And you don't have to be in a rush. You don't have to be where anybody else is. Not your best friend, not your boss, not your next door neighbor, not the person on social media who shows up every day looking like they have it all. I assure you, nobody has it all. We are all doing this internal work. The person who has it all is in peace every day because they're not suffering and they're not surviving. So take time today and create space in your days every day to really allow yourself to come through, to speak your truth, to be real with yourself, to let whatever wants to come out, to hear these thoughts without judgment. This is a neutral space. Breathe into them and release them to the earth. In that, you're going to find clarity. You may find that who you are today isn't at all who you want to be, that you're shifting, that you're growing, that you're evolving, that you're changing. And that's okay. That is perfectly okay. We all go through these rebirths, quite a few of them in a lifetime. And that's beautiful. Who wants to stay the same? So allow that transformation to happen. Become the butterfly. Right now, you may be a caterpillar, but you are becoming a butterfly. So allow your wings to spread and fly. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you'd like more information, you can follow along on Instagram at Create the Flow Podcast or find me personally at Monica Freeman. And if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a review and share it with a friend.